Before we start the video, I'd like to talk to you about today's sponsor. Me. I'm awesome. Let's see you download and play that for free, you fucks. Alright, just giving you guys a little bit of an update here of what I'm doing. I'm trying to go around and measure all of the concrete and everything and try to figure out exactly where it is and everything of what I could do. This was one. Keep the concrete and everything. Put the house here. Put the garage over here, and then I'd have this big open area for a yard or whatever. It's a great idea, but the problem is I've stood in all these corners and I've tried to figure out where I have the best cell signal. And I think the cell towers are off in this direction somewhere. So I think it would be best if I put the house on this side and put the garage over here. So again, the shipping container right now is roughly right here. So the pole barn is in this opening between all this concrete. And so there's a little section of concrete right here underneath the garage that I'll actually be utilizing. It's small, like 7 foot by 7 foot little section. Tell you another thing, it's kind of got me getting pretty pissed off here is I have 1,200 watts of power up on the roof. And I have not seen this thing go over 800 watts yet. In direct damn sunlight, I have not seen it input 800 watts or more yet.
So the reason I haven't filmed anything up until the point that I am moving all my shit into the truck is because I couldn't find my phone. I had it sitting inside one of my boxes and I didn't know which one. This particular truck is a Mack, and I am not impressed with it so far. It is extremely compact on the inside. I have less room to work with, and the upper deck has a unremovable mattress. I'm hoping like hell that does not become an issue. Knowing my luck, it will.
Oh, goddamn. What happened, you may be wondering? Son of a bitch. Climbed over a fence. The injuries happened before the fence. Ah, god damn it. But the Mexican guy working here at the truck stop told me, since the parking lot's full, we have a overflow parking lot. It's a fucking road with a cul-de-sac and nobody goes back there. So he says, if you go back there, park there, you'll have access to the store. I go back there, I have to jump over a creek, get soaking fucking wet, run into a bunch of extremely sharp sticker bushes, and cut the fuck out of this hand the instant I jumped over the creek. Splash, cut, instantly.
Oh, I'm in a good goddamn motherfucking mood. Everything hooking up here slid off while pulling up to my fucking place. So it's all on the fucking floor right now. All his dog treats and shit. And then his dog food came down and destroyed the fucking box. So now I can't even put the shit in the box. That's fucking lovely. You know what's even more fucking lovely than that? I don't have a fridge, so I can't cook any hamburger meat and make pasta. But it wouldn't fucking matter anyway, because this jumped off the upper deck thing and got fucking destroyed as well. So now I can't even cook food. But I do have now my upper deck thing built. So hopefully it will protect all of my stuff. Do I seem a little short fused right now to you? A little quick to anger? Well, there's a fucking reason for that. I just lost my goddamn cooktop. Give me a ball. Give me a ball. Give me a ball. No, come here. Here. Get that one. Psst. You dick. Come on. Come here. So we're at the delivery and found a pretty cool little spot where we can play with the balls. Yeah, that's how steep it is. Tired? Not enough, okay. But it's never-ending fun and adventure. If you get sick of this side, you can just go over to that side. Oh, you can't be parked here, man. It's illegal. I'm like, what? Dude, I don't know how to say this without doing a whole bunch of double negatives. I never don't not check. I always make sure I'm fucking legal every fucking time. So, I don't know this dude. I appreciate the attempt at humor, but man, that motherfucker, he was trying to play Major League Baseball with no eyeballs. He's just out there with just sockets. You're not even standing near the plate, motherfucker. He's like, what? It's like, this is the women's bathroom. So, swing and a miss. Oh, I don't know if I told you guys, but we stopped at the truck stop last night, and I'm doing my pre-trip. I'm letting the dog go to the bathroom, and I turn around for just a fucking second, and he takes off. And I'm like, son of a fucking bitch. So I had no idea which direction he's going to head. I'm contemplating running up this fucking hill because maybe he's on the other fucking side of it, which is why I'm yelling for him and he's not listening. And come to find out, he was he was trying to get into the truck that was parked next to us. So, according to the guy, who I come around the corner after looking for him, and the guy's standing there. He's already got Oakley on the leash. And I'm, after I had left and I was thinking back on the situation, I was like, where the fuck did he get a leash from? He already had a leash. It's like, that's right, he had a dog. So that's probably why he ran over there and was trying to get in the guy's truck. So, but how is that the dude's instinct immediately? Dude, it wasn't 20 fucking seconds after he went missing to where he ran over to this guy's truck and tried to climb in, or did, or whatever, according to that guy. And so he puts the leash on him within 20 seconds and starts walking him to the truck stop. Why not think, hey, there's a truck parked next to me. Maybe stand out in front of your truck and look and see if anybody's looking for their dog or calling for him or something. You just immediately grab the dog and run? What the fuck? And then he's going to tell me, oh, I hate seeing people abandon their dog at a truck stop. It's like, I'm not abandoning him. He fucking took off. And obviously he took off to you because you have a dog. But again, my email is on his collar. But according to him, his phone wasn't working, his email, whatever. So, but how is that your fucking instinct? As soon as the dog shows up, you've already got him on the leash and you're going to start walking him away from where you found him. Away from where the trucks are. So, maybe I need to redo that fucking collar that says, I'm a truck driver's dog. If found, please email. Maybe I need to fucking put that on there so that people know. That's what fucking happened. So it is so goddamn hard to keep track of his ass. And he just loves tearing out. So dude called me, the dispatcher, called me while I was driving to that delivery. I'm now at the next pickup, but they're not gonna let me fucking pick it up till tomorrow. So tomorrow 11 a.m. and it is 5 p.m. right now. So 16 hours, I don't know however fucking long it is. Calls me while I'm driving down the interstate and I'm trying to fucking navigate my way through all the fucking psychopaths. 12 fucking lanes of psychopaths, mind you. And he tells me, oh, hey, just a heads up. I called the guy at the delivery to let him know that you're going to be a couple hours late or whatever. It's like, now that I'm thinking about it, because I wasn't thinking about it then, I had so much other shit going on until right now. Why the fuck didn't you call him like the day before? You knew that I was running 24 hours behind because of all the bullshit with the fridge, with them fucking up and couldn't get the doors closed and blah, blah, blah. 24 fucking hours. And so I was able to make up 22 hours and 10 fucking minutes on the road. You didn't bother to tell them that. No. Okay. Anyway, that problem notwithstanding, he tells me the one and only guy there that speaks English is an asshole. He said this motherfucker's irate and blah, 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 unprofessional, blah. He's giving me all these fucking warnings and shit. When I got there, nobody was a fucking asshole to me. Nobody. So, anyway, maybe that guy, maybe he was just an asshole to people who deserve to be assholes too. Maybe you should think about that, Mr. Dispatcher. Okay, I was finally able to get a hold of the place that I had called for the lake property. So it was $7,000 there to have them come out and dig the well. I think that was total. I think it was going to be $4,000. Without having them put in the pump and whatever else. So it may have been shallower there. But according to them, the two nearest wells that are where I am are 2 miles away in pick your direction. And one that's this way is 100 and, I think she said 150 feet, 160, something like that. The other one is 180. So if you just figure I'm in the middle, I'm right next to a fucking river. You would think they wouldn't have to dig that far, but I think it wouldn't take more than 100 feet. So, but they did say that they have a 100-foot minimum, and at, so that may have been, it may have been like 120 feet, somewhere around there, something like that. It was a lot less, so it was $7,000 or whatever for that. But for the new property, it's going to cost, give or take $11,000. Instead of 7, it's now 11. So, again, I don't know what the fuck, if anything, I'm being paid at this job. And while I'm out here driving in the middle of the fucking highlands of New Mexico, probably somewhere around here, Thor's hammer sitting in a fucking hole somewhere, I get a call from the guy I'm working for, and he says he tried to send me $15 or something on Friday. Again, today is Monday, and I don't know why he waits till 3 p.m. on Monday to tell me about something he did on fucking Friday. For whatever reason, his bank wouldn't let him do it. Wouldn't let him send me $15 because they wanted to confirm and make sure. There's a reason why we're just doing $1, but for whatever reason he chose to do 15. And so I told him, can you do, if you can't transfer the money or whatever, can you do like Venmo or that Zelly or whatever the fuck, that shit. Bridge rating HS20. What the fuck does that mean? Jesus Christ. If these roads were any smoother, I'd have to kill myself. God forbid life be enjoyable. Dude, there was this massive fucking hole filled with water back there. Oh shit, and I fucking swerved into oncoming traffic's lane. No signs, no warnings, no cone. Nope, it's you're gonna hit it, and then that's gonna be when you realize how deep it is. Goddamn, I was looking down every road. Google's like, oh, turn here, it's 13 minutes slower. I look down that fucking road, and it's nothing but mud. And I'm like, yeah, bullshit, 13 minutes. When you turn up here, you can save this much time. Bull fucking shit. It almost looks like a spot where a bunch of bats could live. All kinds of little holes and caves. I'd love to see a goddamn scorpion. You know? See some real fucking wildlife. Jeez, fucking hell. Hold on. Fuck! Oh, fire workman's comp after that one. Motherfucker. Jesus. Just watching the fucking road like this, right in front of the fucking truck. Now what? Mud. Now it's fucking mud. Just the road just ends. No signs, no warning. Just you don't need a road. If you can call this a fucking lane. Well, when the fuck did that stop recording? We know why. Question is when. Jesus Christ. I don't know if I'm going to have to record this again, but Jesus Christ. Dukes of Hazzard fucking pothole, massive. Dude. If you hate your fucking job, guess again. Jesus. It's like the Africa special of Top Gear. Driving down the road where the airbags got set off. Jesus. Oh my God. I'm trying to drive over what looks the smoothest. And all the shit you're seeing, that's the smooth part. Here's a fucking fact. You cannot enjoy the beauty of America. You cannot enjoy this shit when you're doing this. Fucking assholes. I'm sitting here trying to film it. And the goddamn... I'm watching everything but the scenery in the shot because I'm fucking... with my fucking phone. Everywhere but where I'm supposed to be looking. Everywhere but where I'm fucking pointing is what I'm filming. We need to have a beautification of America fucking thing. How can you let your roads be made from the jump to be such piles of shit? This is not some 90-year-old fucking road I'm driving on. It looks like it's 5 years old. So, when they repave the surfaces for the interstate and everything else, again, you could sit there and look at it. You see this all over the fucking place. Can you not make it fucking smooth? Can you not destroy my fucking shit? Whether it be the shit that's in the truck or my spine.
Okay, I've been here for 2.5, coming up on maybe 2 3/4 weeks. I finally got informed what I was going to be getting paid for the very first load. I don't know why they put the wrong date, the wrong pickup address on there, so I don't understand that one. They're claiming I did like 800, 900 miles, which equates to I got paid like 40 to 50 cents. I'm supposed to get paid 20% of the rate con. Now the rate con for that first load was $2,100. 20% of that is $420. I got paid $413.08, or I'm going to get. I haven't got paid shit. I got paid $6.92 less. I got paid $7 less than I was supposed to. So you're not paying me 20%, then you're paying me like 19. I'm not going to be working my ass off to make you $2,100, and then I'm getting paid less than I'm supposed to be getting paid. So, they're getting ready to send me to Alabama, and I'm going to tell them when I come back I want to stop by my place, and I'm probably going to offload a bunch of this shit, and I do not plan on staying here much longer after that. All right. So the owner of the company was there as I was leaving, and shook my hand, held onto my hand for like 10 seconds before he gave it back to me for the handshake, and told me, just so that I know, his company drivers get paid 60 cents a mile. So I'm making like 40, you know, I don't know what the math worked out to be, but that first run was supposed to pay 800 something. It was 800 something miles. So at 60 cents a mile, I would have made a minimum 450. And instead, that first load, I'm getting paid from the guy I'm working for who's leasing their truck. I'm getting paid $413 when it should be $420. But if I was a company driver, I'd be getting paid even more. Yeah, I'm just absolutely getting fucked on that deal, and there's no reason to stay. Yeah, goddamn. That black. There's just no tread right there anymore. It's absolutely smooth. I don't know what the hell is causing that. If I've had them replace all the suspension parts, my tires are black, man. Look at it. It's just rubbing all this fucking rubber right off. I can see these little whoops on the side over here. I can see all these little cutouts, which helps to explain why my wheel wobbles when sometimes, not all the time, just sometimes. So, but yeah, I've got, I don't see them right here, but I do have cords showing. It's warm through here. Now, good thing is it's only like $200 for a new tire. Bad thing is it's $200 for a new fucking tire. I'm back home now. There is a hell of a lot more greenery out here than there was when I left 3 weeks ago. Take this spot, for example, over here by the Toyota and the car. Look at all this green that's decided to pop up out of all this dead looking shit. Is this like strangleweed stuff or what? Is this just gonna grow up every damn tree that's out here? Doesn't even seem like it's, you know, here. So I don't know what all this shit is if it's not all of that green stuff. So hopefully that blows all the damn chiggers away and they don't get on my skin and everything. I actually bought a hazmat suit. I'm just waiting for it to arrive before I start cutting down trees and shit, because I don't want them all over me and swarming me while I'm trying to sleep and everything else. I actually didn't know what the hell a chigger was, because I never heard that term before.
about 6 months ago, a year, whenever it was. I started looking at pants and stuff to try to prevent ticks from getting to me. And I actually found some like compression pants or something, and it said that they were chigger proof, flea, tick, all this other stuff. And I'm like, what the fuck is a chigger? So I started looking it up, started trying to research it, and come to find out it's somebody with a big mouth that makes a rap album. I mean, that's Amazon's definition, you know. I didn't know what it was before, you know. I couldn't find a whole lot of research information about it because it seems to be a real touchy subject with people for some reason. I don't get it. Slowly but surely. It looks to me, so with all these cracks and shit, and especially how wide they are by comparison to this slab, I think it might be the same concrete, but I think it's two different companies or people or whatever that's responsible for these. So I think they used reinforcement under here, or maybe they were driving heavy shit over there. I don't know. But yeah, I've rolled back a whole bunch of this crap, as you can see. That's a lot of square footage gained. And I've almost got that line almost perfectly straight. A whole bunch of roots still trying to keep it. So, yep. A whole bunch of metal pipe sticking up right next to a bunch of damn roots. So, once I get all that sorted out, I'm not sure, but I think I've seen termites over here. I don't know if that's what these little orange ants are. But I've seen those. I've seen some white. I would call them aphids, but they were huge by comparison to aphids. So I don't know what the hell those are. Multiple different species of ant-like creatures out here. I've seen the very small, super small, like smaller than sugar ants, but they still look like ants. So, God, maybe a quarter of the size of a sugar ant. They were very small. I've been finding gloves, I've been finding metal, glass, spark plugs, bolts, shit I can't even identify. All of it. Throw it over there so I'll deal with it later. So a while back I actually tried to buy a 3D printer, and I went and bought another one, which I've got sitting right here. And I can go through and show you guys my evolution here. This was my first print. I don't even know what the hell it was supposed to be, but that was supposed to be number 1. And number 2 turned out like this. So this one, there's going to be more consistency there. Some sort of a shark bottle opener or something. I don't even know what the hell. And then here's my third attempt, which I had a lot less stuff hanging down. It was all attached this time. And then my most recent one, which again still kind of looks like shit. So I'm assuming maybe I need to lower the nozzle just a little bit more. But there's an evolution here of getting a little bit better. So I'm sure if I fuck around with this long enough, eventually I'll be able to start 3D printing my own stuff, which is good because I plan on 3D printing a guitar hand rest thing I'd like to put on that. I'd like to print out like my Street Fighter stealth boat. I'd like to at least 3D print that and see what that looks like. Have an actual hand manipulatable little model that I can actually view in real time, in real life, and not need the computer for. So it'd be cool if I could print that thing. And another cool thing about this thing is it doesn't seem to be very energy sucking. So usually with my off-grid system, this first row of lights over here on the left side will tell you how many watts, how many volts are in my battery system. On the right side, it tells how many watts are actually being used. Now, usually if I'm running this thing or the microwave or something, it'll start moving some of these LEDs on the watt usage side, but not even the fridge. Even when it first kicks on at 550 watts, will make anything move. So this thing must not pull very many watts, which is a great thing, one, for a 3D modeler with a off-grid system. Man, I love this shit. Look at how much concrete I have. God damn. when it's all said and done, I gotta come through here with a grinder and cut all these friggin' giant bolts. And these friggin' steel plates. Whatever the hell that was supposed to be. I gotta cut all this shit. But it's like the more work, it's like, man, I'm not happy about the damn work. But as I'm just rolling it back, it's like, oh, more concrete, yes! Oh, fuck, I could fit 5 more cars on this fucking thing, you know what I mean? Look at this. I got so much fucking concrete now. Not to mention the shit that I got over there. I could fit 10 cars over there. Start a garage, get my friends out here, get them ASE certified, they can work on the cars, hire some friends, some certified welders and shit. Dude, start my own fabrication shop. Oh my God, that would be awesome. No, I am not out here using my hazmat suit. I'm out here in just my pants and my shoes, and it hasn't arrived yet, but as long as I'm not actually messing with the tree branches and stuff that are laying down in my path while I'm trying to do this stuff, then I should be okay. I saw some dude bitching about something on Scamazon. Oh, we bought this bag of condoms from China, and all of a sudden, our groins were itching and it was burning and blah, blah, blah. I'm sitting there thinking, you know what? That sounds exactly like mites. So they probably had that shit sitting in some old ass warehouse, and a bunch of goddamn wood mites probably got into it. It's like, hey man, that's what you fucking get. Did you not hear this whole thing about a pandemic that happened across the entire planet? Where did that originate from? That's right. Amazon. Exactly the place where you're buying all your shit from. So next time you buy a dildo or some shit, maybe wash it, you dumb fuck. Instead of getting on there bitching about, don't trust the seller, blah, blah, blah. Everybody knows when you bring fruit home from the damn supermarket, you're supposed to wash it. Why don't you do the same with your sexual wellness products, you dumb fuck? What the fuck was he thinking? Yeah, it's kind of cool when you take something that you designed on the computer, actually watching the thing actually being made. There were some obvious screw-ups here. This was my next attempt. After some honing and tweaking, I finally started getting something working right. So now, hopefully, here in a little bit, I'm going to have my Street Fighter stealth boat, a little model that I can hold in my hands. Now again, my first 3D printer didn't work for shit. That was a few years ago. This one, I actually got recommended this one from a guy that I was working at when I was at AutoZone. So he was one of my coworkers or whatever there. And I told him about the problem that I had with my first 3D printer, because he's always 3D printing shit and bringing it in to show people. And I was sitting there thinking, well, dude, I'm a 3D modeler. If we could somehow combine our powers, we could take over the world. So he recommended that I get this particular model of 3D printer. And so far, it has been a damn good recommendation. And I don't usually listen to people, but it has been pretty damn good so far. So, well, that didn't turn out too bad. Pretty cool having, like, the world's only action figure of this thing. So, yeah, there were some obvious issues, not only with the white and then having to transfer to the black. I had to switch over, but there's separation here in the middle, I guess. But I just glued the two halves together and got to hit it with a black marker. Cover up the white spots, but yeah, it's pretty damn cool seeing something that I built on the computer. Now all I gotta do is make it into a real boat. God, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? After fucking everything, I just checked my bank statement and it says that he deposited the 420, which is actually 20%. It wasn't the 413 or whatever the fuck it was. It was actually 420. So why the fuck you tell me you're going to pay me 420, you show me what you're telling me you're going to pay me instead. That has me freaking out even more about working for you, and then at the end of the whole fucking thing, he pays me what he's supposed to pay me after all. What the fuck, dude? Well, I'm glad I'm not working for that guy anymore. Just an absolute mind raper. No.
Rainstorm all night long, so I can't mow, but I can use shovels and other tools. It's interesting. It looks like there's packed gravel here, but again, it's just a roll of carpet and roots and mud, and it's fucking insanity. I mean, look at this. The concrete has ended, but I'm still rolling the dirt carpet back. And again, there's still friggin' steel beams and rods and shit sticking up. So, more shit that I gotta pay attention to. But again, I'm finding more broken glass, more steel, blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna have to figure out how to get those out of there, because when it's all said and done, I'd like to see grass here. Unless I can figure out how to concrete it. I don't really need more concrete. Again, the house is going to go right here on the other side of the car in the truck. So, that whole damn thing over there where the trailer is, that's all going to be yard. So I'm going to have a pretty decent sized yard. It's going to be 70 foot by 100, you know, or whatever, thereabouts. You know, I'll leave some of those trees and get rid of a whole bunch of these ones, but then I'm going to leave these ones that are back here. And yeah, solar's going to be interesting with all the trees. So I'm going to have to figure that one out. I have heard a lot of people say, as soon as you get a 3D printer, man, you start going on a printing spree. It's like, yeah, I was about ready to, but I don't have the electricity for it. Frisbee, get it, get it. It's been 4 days since the last recording. Finally got this thing managed. Threw down some grass seeds, so we'll see what happens. Still got a couple of trees I got to cut out in that giant slab of friggin' concrete right there. Got to get that damn thing out of here. But at least I have one section here that looks pretty good. I still have not been paid from that last job that I did, so don't know when or if. Today's Saturday. On Monday, I'm gonna, if I don't see anything hit my bank account, I'm gonna call that guy and see. Jesus Christ, so much metal. And let me tell you guys something about luxury items. If you don't have running water, oh man, being able to wash your hands, oh, it is such a huge thing. And it's a luxury that I am once again in possession of. My lawnmower shroud that directs all the debris away from your lawnmower has broken, so I've attempted to replicate the thing. So right now I am 3D printing a test piece to see if my scaling is correct. See if I've got the curvatures and stuff just right before I go and try to print the whole thing. And mine's just a little bit different. I've added some supports where it needed it. I've thickened up the top piece, so hopefully it doesn't break, or if it does break again, I'll be able to continue to utilize it. And I'm also trying to figure out this whole humidity thing down here. So right now, even though it's under 50, it's like 45 or whatever, it feels hotter now than it was when it was at 60. So I'm still trying to figure this whole thing out, or maybe it doesn't have enough moisture getting to... I don't even understand how the fucking thing is working, reading the amount of water that's in the air, and it's mechanical. So I don't even understand how the fuck it's even doing that. But I don't even think it's actually... I don't even think it actually reads how much water is in the air. I think it's all bullshit. Anyway, I picked up one of these, a glass 4-cup Tupperware thing. So hopefully it should be the right size, because I've got some 2 cups over here, and the diameter is considerably smaller. So hopefully I should have enough room
to be able to cook some hamburger patties on my George Foreman grill and shove them in there for later, and I can microwave them on this sucker, which I'm actually surprised is doing a pretty good job on my off-grid system. So, again, right now we're making 400 watts.
Alright, I'm trying to print the Iron Man face mask so I can try to make my helmet here. And you want to know what the estimated completion time is for this son of a bitch? In Iron Man 1, Jarvis tells Tony, estimated completion time to make your entire fucking suit is going to be 5 hours. You want to know what it's going to take my 3D printer to make just the fucking faceplate? 14 hours.
And look at that. We got some green coming back. Whole bunch of the trees. Just got done shaving his fur. Found, I don't know, 8 ticks on him. Found another one today. I'm wondering, there are deer that come onto the property every now and then. But again, there's that river, which means they're either coming from that direction or they're coming from that direction. What do you mean camera isn't responding? I think they're coming from that direction because it kind of narrows out and goes into town over that way. So I think that direction is more open country and whatnot. That's again assuming that the ticks are coming from the deer. I saw an opossum running across over there the other day. I'm wondering if a whole bunch of the ticks could be coming from the fucking cattle and shit across the streets stuff. It was raining last night, so I can't really do a whole lot of yard maintenance. I gotta wait for it to dry out. Use the lawnmower again. Don't want to be tracking mud all over the damn place and whatnot, so. There's still this friggin', I don't know what it is. There's some sort of a spike there, like a property boundary thing, but again, it doesn't make any fucking sense because it's right here in the middle of nowhere. Because again, my plan is, right here behind the Toyota, is to start the foundation. I've got this fucking pit here, which again is falling to pieces. So, I've got to cut this tree out and break that concrete up, so I'll need a demolition hammer, which is filling up with friggin' rainwater, and I really hope that that doesn't attract mosquitoes. So, yet another reason to get rid of all this, to fill this fucking thing in. This is why I've been dumping all the trees and shit here. But, anyway, yeah, come out here and, goddamn, that's another thing I gotta do. Apparently, when I was yanking this sucker off of the trailer, there was a goddamn, there's a skull or something right here. Some kind of animal. Because I noticed Oakley was over here smelling it. I'm like, what the fuck are you smelling right there? There shouldn't be anything right there, but my little divots, my little tire marks of yanking the trailer out from under it must have unearthed something. That's exactly what I need. Find a dead body out here. It's like, nope, I'm just gonna bag it up and toss it in the dumpster. I got nothing to do with this, and I don't need questions. I don't need drug dogs and shit out here sniffing around, finding other shit, and then next thing you know, eminent domain, they kick me off this property. Not happening. I find a dead body out here, I'm getting rid of it. Anyway, so yeah, if I dig here, then I just gotta figure out where the hell I'm gonna do the well, and I'll probably have them, probably be the smartest thing, would be furthest back on the property, just have them drill it back there somewhere. That would probably be the smartest thing. Yeah, I've looked online. I haven't found anything about what used to be here or anything. I had somebody mention to me a name of a business, and I'm like, oh, well, I'm going to type that into the phone and see what happens. And so there's concrete right there. So when I get rid of, the majority of this shit, there's probably another giant fucking pad of concrete. Or it looks like it's an L, which again is stupid. It doesn't make any fucking sense. Why? 14 and 3/4 hours. Man, that's one thing I hate about these printers. Look at all that wasted plastic. Look at all that. And unlike everyone else out there who just uses 3D models that they found online, my stuff is all custom made by me.
So you're not going to find this in anybody else's videos being printed. And hopefully I don't break the goddamn thing. But hopefully I added enough support so I don't have to worry about it breaking apart. The damn gaps started to fill in, so I'll probably have to take the grinder or something to open up those edges. If anybody out there was curious, 3D prints do not do well when they come up against your lawnmower. So that was the spacer that I had trying to hold my lawnmower door open so that it could throw out all the stuff it was mulching up. Does that mean you're ready to help? Oh, this is nice being able to lay shit out on concrete instead of in the mud. In the move, it comes to find out that I'm missing some goddamn bolts. Fortunately for me, however, as I've said before, I don't throw anything away, so I've got a box of nuts and bolts, a box of tools, a box of car parts, and I've been able to find some LS-style bolts, so hopefully they're the right length. A few updates. One, I'm ripping the car to pieces so that I can hopefully just sell it as a roller. Supposedly a guy's supposed to come by and buy the Rossler transmission from me. All right, another dick punch sort of has happened. So I found out the name of the guy that used to own the property and found out that he died of cancer. And I'm wondering if it was caused by this property apparently has a hazmat removal thing that happened on it at some point. Apparently it was a scrapyard at some point, and what they were doing was they were melting aluminum wheels, but they didn't take off the wheel weights, so that lead was in the fucking slag that they were taking out, is what I'm being told by the survey company or whatever that apparently came out and tested the I guess radioactivity of the fucking property. Yay for fucking me. I've apparently bought a radioactive piece of land. That's my fucking luck. So they came out, they dug a bunch of survey holes. They supposedly they have a map or whatever of how contaminated the property is, and I'm just waiting for an email that I'm supposed to be getting from them that shows where the hot spots are or were. Now, this happened 15 years ago. So whether or not they finalized the whole thing and fully cleaned up the property is one question. There may be an order or whatever from the state that says you can't dig, which means if I wanted a garden or some shit, it would have to be elevated and greenhouse probably and all kinds of shit. Basically, what he fucking told me, the right where I want to build the house, he told me was the most contaminated fucking spot. But again, I'm waiting for them to email me the actual map of contamination. Maybe somebody out there is going to know more than me on this particular subject, going to be able to tell me whether or not this is bad. So the points that they drilled. This is interesting. I'll say 42 inches. Okay. 35 feet to groundwater. Took water sample, but they didn't show what the parts per million was. At 42 inches, they showed it was 13 parts per million. At another spot, they did 35 inches, and it was 22 parts per million. And another spot, they did 36 inches, and it was 12 parts per million. The hot spots, which... not sure if I'm looking at this correctly. I'm guessing It looks like the spot right where the concrete is. That doesn't make any... Or maybe it's right behind where the concrete is. God damn it, I wish they drew on here where the pit was, and I could just anchor everything off of that. So they show the concrete, the driveway where we come in, where I park the Chevy all the time. Nothing over there. Then, shortly after that, basically, I'm guessing where the pole barn is, it shows 400 parts per million. So, relatively low. But then it shows, I'm guessing, either right where I want to put the fucking house, or right where the concrete is, where I got the Nova and the Toyota sitting right now, shows the most concentrated 1,000 parts per million. So, and then where I've got the flatbed trailer sitting over there, out in that open area, it shows that's a pretty big contaminated spot as well. So, the fact that there's no trees growing right there, maybe that's still a bad spot. Don't know. Yeah, looking at the map that they had sent me, here's that concrete. I got the trailer is sitting like right here. So it's right at the beginning of the contamination of this area. So that concrete is there, and this is basically where the third driveway is, so if that... God damn it, I really wish I knew. If basically the only thing I can go off of, if I use their scale and I measure from, this part over and then from here down, it's looking like the concrete is the start of the property. If you're going based off of this. But as the theory goes, they're not sure if they made a boundary of it or not, but you can see that the property line is here, and then you got the spillover of the contamination that comes into the right of way for the train tracks. So, yeah, and it's like 750 feet or something to the river. I wonder if lead contamination can help to explain my shitty cell signal. Alright, the Pro Mod is no more. It has been stripped down, and it is awaiting its new owner to, buy the damn thing from me. So, hopefully soon, bye-bye, won't have to deal with your ass anymore. We got the Rossler sitting here waiting to be sold. Some guy's supposed to be coming to get it here within the next hour. It's funny, while draining all the trans fluid and the radiator fluid and everything else out of this thing, I've been trying to be careful so that I'm not spilling anything and causing environmental concerns, all the while not knowing about that whole lead issue. But even with that, I'm still trying to keep this place clean. Alright, dude showed up in a really nice black custom paint restored El Camino. Picked up the Rossler, so tried to stiff me $100. You believe that shit? So I was just doing some yard work, and I'm trying to get trees cut out of the way so that I can try to shift the container, get it over a little bit so that I can pass by it, and see if I can do anything about the sun beaming straight into the thing, and also turn it so that I have privacy from the road and all kinds of shit. So, I'm trying to cut down the trees and stuff that's over here in this corner so that I can push it that way. And come back in here, and all of a sudden I got a tick crawling up my leg. I'm like, what the fuck? There hasn't been anything on this side of the shipping container, since I got here at least. So what could that possibly be? No idea. So I'm like, okay, listen, I gotta figure out, how long do ticks live without food? Without actually drinking blood and shit? How long can they fucking survive? Apparently, they can live up to a fucking decade. A fucking decade! What the fuck kind of a goddamn monstrous fucking creature is on this planet that can survive for a decade without food? Dude, spiders, the last I checked, it was like a couple of weeks. They can live a couple of weeks without food. Fucking ticks? A goddamn decade. Are you shitting me? So, some people say, 5 years. There's one thing said that one lived up to 8 years in a lab or whatever. Dude. That is fucking insanity. Every single day I'm pulling ticks off of Oakley. And, make sure he's not running away. So, even though I'm trying to keep him away from where they should be, somehow they're still getting on him. So I guess that's really the only way to do it. Mow the whole property down, get rid of all the grass and shrubs and trees and leaves and whatever the fuck, get rid of it all. Grow grass, and then have him go run around and play and do whatever, and then bring him into the house and just minutely check his fur for any goddamn ticks. And then just do that for a couple of years until eventually we get them all. Oh, man. Let me tell you something. If you take running water for granted, you're a fucking idiot. Being able to wash your hair like I just did, oh, my skin feels so much different. Oh, you got that nice aroma of the soap and everything, and being able to wash your hands, being able to wash your balls. God, it's wonderful. But it'd be nice with the sun beating on this wall. Check this. That's kind of cold as opposed to, yeah, it's a little warm. Anyway, the difference is I'm trying to take these panels and put them back up on this wall. Well, not back up on the wall. I'm trying to put them on the wall because I never actually got around to it. I did the other side. So I did this one long ago. This obviously at some point needs to be done as well, but for right now, I kept snapping drill bits, so I had to wait for those to arrive. And interestingly, for the first time ever, I placed the order just before midnight last night for some new drill bits, and they got here today. So, Scamazon Prime finally being Scamazon Prime once again. So yeah, I gotta finish drilling those holes. That's why I got those holding it up. And then finish. I should have enough of those panels. I'm not 100% sure. It doesn't look like I have enough. 1, 2, 3. I've only got 3. I don't know. I might have to get, I'm probably most likely going to have to get some more of those, but hopefully that will help with the sun beating down on it over here. Eventually I will need to build some sort of a roof thing just to give it a little bit of shade, you know, couple foot overhang that way, couple foot overhang this way. Leave enough space in between there so that the air can blow through and blow out all the hot. And I've got another off-grid battery coming, so hopefully that will help with my supplement that. At some point I need to take the battery out of the Toyota because I still got it sitting in there. That's one of the batteries out of the Nova, which I've got sitting. One of them right here, that's the one out of the car. I gotta take the one out of the truck, put those up here to join the other batteries. And then I will have 4 off-grid batteries and 4 car batteries. So that should do pretty well with helping our setup here. At least for a short time, anyway. And, yeah, doing a lot of work. But again, remember, you couldn't see any of this when I got here. So I have rolled back the carpet a lot. So I still gotta, I'm trying to focus on, let's just go from the front and work our way back. Because I've already done back here, and now I'm just waiting for it to, And I think my reciprocating saw is just about had it, because now all of a sudden it's when you hit the trigger, the blade just goes, and it just instantly comes to a stop. It doesn't and slowly come to a stop anymore. So now it's like something's grabbing it and it's like, nope, you're not going anywhere. So yeah, I still got a couple of these trees that need to come out. Big ones get to stay. These 3 in the corner, they got to go. I think those 2 around this big one, this one I want to go, and that one. So apart from that, this little yard section right here is good to go. So a few days ago, I planted some clover, and I'm really hoping that's what that is. I'm really hoping that's starting to grow in. I don't know about the grass, though. It's got some thin blades there, almost like that is the grass seed that I laid down. Really what I need to do is wait until I find out that it's going to rain, or I think it's going to rain, or it starts to rain or something. I think it did sprinkle last night. Can't remember if that was a hallucination, if I was dreaming, what, I don't know. Look at all the green now. Look at it. See, those are the trees I want to keep. I want to get rid of the damn pine trees. This one's fine for now, but it will be coming down because, 1, it's not big enough, and 2, it's in my fucking way. Plus, trying to uncover the line of the concrete, there's this rolled over damn branch coming over the thing, and it's pretty big. So, and again, fuck, man, it's too hot. It's too hot to do anything. I want to come out here and just, you know what I mean? But, dude, it just, the time-consuming part of it isn't the problem. We're in the middle of summer, and the more work that I do, the more water I'm going to consume. And again, I've got about 13 days, that give or take how much the dog ends up drinking, so I'm trying not to throw the ball for him too much. Again, once we get that water problem solved, that'll get rid of a big portion of it. The sun getting to my solar panels. See, right now? Yeah. Damn. Right now, there's a lot of shade being cast onto those panels. That's probably my problem right there. I've been monitoring my power income, and I'm like, man, what the fuck? It's been so sunny. Why have I not? Well, I've got a lot of shade here. That wind's moving pretty damn fast. Look how fast those clouds are moving. And those are kind of some thick, troubling clouds. So, I just got an email from the last company I was working at. Not the one I just went to go work for, where that's another thing about that guy. I stopped working for him. I worked for him for 3 weeks. Never got paid. Quit working. 3 weeks later, I finally got money. I didn't get anywhere near what I was supposed to fucking get, but I did get some money. So, it took a month and a fucking half before I got my first paycheck from that guy. Definitely will not be going back to work for him, ever. Not anytime soon, ever. Anyway, the last company, the one I was with for 5 months, and was sitting half the fucking time and got paid half what I was supposed to and all that bullshit. When I left, I let him know. I sent him that email that said, if you don't leave that dispatch company, you guys aren't going to be in business for very much longer. Here we are, month and a half, 2 months, whatever it is, later. And he just sent me an email out of the blue saying that they have left that dispatch company. Wise decision. And says, hey, if you're not doing anything, we'd love to have you come back on board. I said, I don't have a problem with that. Granted, a couple of things change. One, I want to be able to get home at least once a month, even if it's just for a couple of fucking days, you know what I mean? But I got to be able to get home at least once a fucking month. I want to make sure that my place isn't flooded, hasn't been broken into, blah, 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 I also told him that I want to drive at night only, because I'm not going to work for another goddamn company where I'm driving during the daytime The job is stressful enough, especially for me when I'm hyperfixating on everybody that's trying to kill me and every fucking car that passes me tries to fucking kill me. It is insanity inducing. So, because I'm not allowed to shoot those motherfuckers or run them off the road or treat them the same way that they're treating me or whatever, because there's laws that protect psychopaths, because I'm not allowed to do that, the only fucking way that I could be in this particular position, this industry, is if I'm driving at night, when those psychopaths are fewer and further between. Not gone, just fewer and further between. So I told him, if all that sounds good to you, I don't have a problem coming back on board. So these Scamazon glitched again. What a fucking surprise. And so I was it'll go in there and it will click itself on this send a gift message, or this is a gift, you know, that bullshit in your shopping cart for Scamazon, and I never fucking click it. So then at the end of the fucking thing, they want you to fill out some fucking form that says to put a custom message on the fucking thing, and we're going to put this in the box. And so this is one of the fucking things, and I figured, you know what? Fuck it. I hope somebody that prints this out and has to put it in the box actually reads the fucking thing. You know what I mean? So it says, a gift for you. Your cock is so huge! Exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point. Fuck Scamazon with it! Exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point. From Big Dick Billy. This is what I had them put on the piece of paper. And so this was laying face down after I got done taking all my shit out of it. And the water bladder I got sitting here. So I was just out there cutting down some more trees, doing some more yard work, and come back in here. And I sit down to take a break. And there's this piece of paper sitting here. I'm like, what the fuck is this? I turn it over and I read it, and I'm like, your cock is so huge. I'm like, what the fuck is this? What the fuck is this here? And then I was like, oh, that's right. What the fuck? So I guess the joke was on me. Past me, I guess, played a joke on future me, and it was supposed to not even be played on me at all. And somehow it ended up being played on me, so it's pretty fucking funny. So I now have registration and insurance. I had to go through a massive fucking shitball of hoops and ladders and every fucking thing else. I'm not fucking kidding. Literally chasing my fucking tail, running all around this whole goddamn courthouse, going from department to department to department, because these fucking idiots don't know how to do shit. Oh, well, that's over there. Oh, no, that's over there. They told me to come over here, and you know, it's actually over there. What the fuck? You fucking idiots. So, not only the massive amount of bullshit that you have to go through just to get insurance and registration, but the fact that I'm paying $50 a fucking month for my vehicle to sit parked and do nothing. Well, if the government ain't trying to rip you off, the government ain't doing nothing. Alright, I burned a whole bunch of cardboard, so there's there's still some, but got my water filter there. It's got some water running through it. I'll tell you about that in here in a second. This is, I want to say this is probably 90% of the stuff that's going to be going with us in the truck. So I should have considerably less stuff with us this time. This is just a bag of foam that I can't burn. So I got to find somewhere to throw that away. Still got the upper deck boards there. Going to bring those along. Plywood and everything's still going to stay here. Today is Friday. My fucking bathtub did not come in apparently. So I'm not going to be able to bring that, but I was able to go and get this sucker filled up. So big old water bed. I'm just waiting for I have a water pump that's going to come, and then I can hook it up to this thing. It is slowly leaking out of this damn thing because they didn't thread it right or some goddamn thing. So you need a shit ton of Teflon tape in order to fill up the threads. But it's not leaking enough to get rid of probably close to 500 gallons. So I should have enough to fill up both those suckers. And we'll have this water sitting here waiting for us. And yeah, I have a water pump. Should be here Sunday. Again, we're leaving Tuesday somewhere, probably midday, to head up there to the truck. Maybe even early, and then that way I can just get up there and get all my stuff moved into the truck and organized and everything. Again, I should have considerably less stuff going with us, so I should have a lot of room. But yeah, we're getting ready to go back on the road for a while. Water pump's going to come, and then I can hook it up to this sucker and pump all the water. I also have some hoses that are going to come. Some more of those white hoses. That way I know what is clean drinking water and what is not clean drinking water hoses. So. And then I will have, 4 car batteries and 4 deep cycle car batteries. Every one of them is a deep cycle, I think. Maybe the Nova's batteries weren't deep cycle. Anyway. 2 deep cycle, 2 non-deep cycle, and then 4 off-grid batteries. So, the only issue, again, we gotta do something about that power, because I'm only at 60 watts right now. That's kind of cloudy. But, again, everything I have done is all about quality of life improvement. So, we've got the bug screen, I've got a whole shit ton of these thermometers. Some are set up, some aren't. So I'm able to figure out, is it hotter up there? Is it hotter down there? Is it hotter on the walls that have the insulation, have the boards, have the insulation and sheeting on the outside? Again, just everything I'm doing is just trying to make sure that the place is livable. And, I've got the insulation and stuff. You already knew about all that. There we go. Anyway, yep. So, again, I've got solar lights all over the place. Got my flashlight. There we go. We got solar lights all on the inside of here. We've got this main one that I use for I don't know why the hell, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But that's my, it gets pretty well illuminated inside here. And again, it's not costing me any electricity to be able to use that. So, again, the bathtub did not arrive. He says maybe Monday. Again, we're leaving Tuesday. So if they don't fucking show up with it, then he's going to have to hold on to my $3,500 fucking bathtub until I'm able to come back home. Whenever I actually get a chance to come home and get some home time. And, then I'll be able to drill a hole and put that sucker in and everything else. And I got 2 2x4s right there. I was going to build that partition little wall right there. But again, the boards are just going to sit right there being unused until I'm able to actually do that. But as I said, I've got 10 gallons of fuel now, and I've got all this damn water. So I spent about 2 hours filling up all of these and that 500-gallon son of a bitch out there. So whether or not I go back to work, I should be good as far as water goes. And hopefully for the rest of the year, considering the 2 of us, the amount of water we consume, he doesn't drink very much, maybe a quarter of a gallon, maybe half, depending on the day. And I drink between 1 and 1.5, depending on the day. So, yeah, like I said, we should be good as far as all that goes. Well, this damn thing's damn near completely empty. It's supposed to be 528 gallon, aka 2,000 liters, according to what it says. And I barely had enough water coming out of that thing to fill up just one of these. So clearly, with that little bit down there and this line right here, I was going to fill them both to halfway and then see, you know, and then just alternate back and forth. But the damn thing's damn near empty now. So, it says on this sucker it holds 1,000 liters. So, yeah, that. While doing yard work, a guy responded to my messages. And so we are going to drive 4 hours to go get something. Alright, so if those cows will shut the fuck up for a little bit. This is the new project car. Obviously, it's got a lot of body damage or whatever. I'm going to go with a completely different bumper anyway. Because again, Mod Taco, that truck that he did, I really fucking like that truck. So I want to do something similar. One thing I can't do is get the goddamn Nova to run. We'll see if, no matter how many people and drug addicts have abused the shit out of this thing, if I can get it to run. That engine ain't worth nothing to me. That transmission ain't worth nothing. Automatic and whatever else. I'm going to be going with a whole different deal. And supposedly, I can buy, like the front cut or whatever of a car that has an engine in it and a transmission. So I just got to figure out how to put a clutch in this sucker. You know, I watch these videos of these guys that are going around doing yard work and stuff, and they claim it's volunteer. It's probably bullshit, though. There's no way for any of us to actually know that. But have you noticed how many views those fucking videos get? It's like, goddamn, the amount of people that are willing to watch somebody else work while they sit on their ass and do no work at all is amazing. There are so many supervisors out there. Dude. Anyway, it's almost got me wanting to set up a damn camera so that people can watch me do yard work. And hell, you know, I mean, I'm not getting paid for this. You know damn well I'm not getting paid for this. It's my fucking property. Who the hell's paying me? Nobody. So it's costing me time and money out here doing all this shit, all the tools and everything else. I ain't getting views to make back any of that goddamn money. But it does make me look at all that fucking dust. God damn, dude. Yeah, I need a fucking wall. I need the Berlin Wall over here to keep out the fucking riffraff. Anyway, about ready to set up a damn camera, try to make back some of my money. But I did find where the concrete ends, so now I have a walk path here next to the horse trailer. But the concrete ends basically where these big ass hunks of fucking wood. I mean, what is this? It's like a 6 by 16 or some shit. This fucking thing is huge. I mean, Jesus. And there's 2 of them. So, but basically on this side of the thing to this side of the thing, that's pretty much where the line goes for the concrete. I'm guessing if you were to follow a straight line, makes sense, doesn't it? Anyway. Yeah, it's just amazing how many fucking views those guys are getting. Claim it's volunteer. People ain't watching because it's volunteer. They're watching because they don't have to fucking do nothing. They're watching the before and the after. I think it's just the gratifying part of it. And they ain't got to do nothing but sit there and hit fast forward. So here I am. I'm going to make 20 million views right here.
Oh yeah, making my money back. Oh yeah. Look at the before and the after. Oh wow, look at that. Oh yeah, yeah.
Money, money, money. Yeah. Oh man, I bet you guys are tired after all that work, aren't you? Hey, you need to go get a beer and just sit back and relax, get some popcorn, you know. Don't stress about it. Don't worry, just the work will get done. But yeah, I have done a lot of work. Yeah, again, today is Sunday, so going back to work Monday. Anyway, yeah. I'm probably going to keep this tree because it's nowhere near being in the way. Because again, the foundation is going to start pretty much where these trees are right here. This is going to be the front of the house. This is going to be the side of the house. And it's going to be 32-ish all the way over. So pretty much where I've mowed. And I just got to keep hacking away at these trees. Every single one of these suckers has got to go. So I'll probably keep this one right here. This is the first tree that actually started blooming, I guess you could say. And now look at all the green. So, yeah, got this concrete pad, started clearing some of it. Yeah, I'll probably build a little roof thing that goes up over this so that I've got a little spot to sit and relax and throw the ball for the dog. Plenty of room out here. Got the house right here. So, yeah. At some point, I'm definitely going to fill in that pit. But right now, got all the branches and stuff or whatever. Just when I get all those trees cut down or whatever, I don't have to worry about it. Then I can build a little bonfire right there and get rid of all that crap. Park in the parking lot. Sleep here all damn night long. Get up, wait several hours until 10 o'clock when this fucking place is supposed to be open. There's a damn lock on the outside of the door. You can see all the way to the back wall with a door that says exit above it. I'm calling the corporate office or whatever, and I'm like, hey, are you guys planning on opening the doors today or what? And they say, oh, well, somebody clocked in like 5 minutes ago. You know, they should be in there if you just knock. I'm knocking on the fucking door, and I'm telling them, I told them before I even bothered to lift my arm up and knock on the damn door. It's like, I can see all the way, I can see all 6 walls of this fucking place. There's nobody in here. With that rear door, if this person is in there, you're not gonna fucking hear me knocking out here on the other side of the goddamn exit door. Anyway, so now I'm gonna go all the way over here to this address that they said to go to. I don't like AT&T, but I had to go with them because anyway, this phone is exactly the same as this phone, and they work specifically to what I like. I need them so that I can take my Scamazon videos and be able to put them on Blu-ray so that I can have them and not get locked out of my account and all that bullshit. So, when they did the Android 11 and 12 updates, they fucked something up in Scamazon. So now my screen is cropped. So there's a bunch of black all the way around certain parts of it. So I have to specifically go in Editor and I have to stretch the image, which I don't like to fucking do because I care about the quality of the fucking picture. When you stretch the image, you fuck the image. And it also makes it a pain in the ass when I'm editing the fucking thing and trying to burn it to the fucking disk. Oh, it's just a massive fucking... If I don't have to do that. So, I bought this brand motherfucking new so that it would have no updates done to it and it would still be Android 9. So, right out of the box, my LG G8 phone should work fucking perfectly. Familiar sight, isn't it? Same truck. Smells different. Probably going to be the same problems though, so. I am not looking forward to the next It's not a sight I've seen too often, a semi-truck sitting in my driveway. I did the taking the new phone and trying to pair it so that I can get my videos off of Scamazon, and the scrunch screen was actually worse. So I need to. I've ordered a replacement part for my other transmitter. So when it arrives, it'll give me the chance to. It uses a different program to transmit from the phone to the transmitting device. So I have the two different transmitters. One is wireless, that's the one that is broken, and the replacement one is USB. So the USB one, it works on this phone, but the app doesn't kick in on the other one. So if I could somehow update from Android 9 to Android 10, even though Android 12 is the main fucking deal, I do not want to update to no fucking Android 11 or 12, because that's when things got all fucked up. So this Canadian punk driving a semi, driving like a fucking lunatic, just so happens to get off the same exit, pull into the same truck stop that I'm pulling into, and he's right in front of me. Pulls into the car driveway instead of going to the truck one. I go to the truck one, come around, guess who's driving straight at me trying to crash into my front fucking bumper and takes my fucking parking space. Then, after you've probably correctly guessed, I want you to also guess, who did I go and put a lock on the back of his fucking truck so he's going to need bolt cutters when he gets to his delivery? Fucking dickhead. Alright. Yeah, I just don't want to be doing this job in general. You know, this just fucking sucks. It might just be the fact that I'm driving in the fucking daytime. I gotta get to the point where I can work my schedule around and hope some fucking cockswallower doesn't fucking wake me up while I'm trying to sleep. So, and fuck up my whole day-night cycle. One thing for damn sure, when Hamburger Helper starts tasting better as leftovers than it did when you freshly made it right off of the pot, either the shit has lost its taste, they've had management changes or something far too many times, or it just, I can't imagine it just stopped tasting good. So, I mean, look at this shit. If I ever make a movie where I need fake puke, I'm going to use real Hamburger Helper. Because, dude, that's some puke-looking shit right there. Until it's legal to kill people that try to kill you first, until it's legal to try to kill them back, this is the worst fucking job in America. Oh my God, give me a motherfucking heart attack. Couldn't find the damn fuel card, so I'm sitting there, I'm swiping the debit card, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Why does it keep saying declined and all this other bullshit, and it wants a zip code, and it wants, I don't know, other shit that it was asking for. I'm like, what the fuck is going on with this son of a bitch? And then they send me a text message because I'm like, okay, what's the zip code? What's the PIN number? Blah, blah, blah. And they say, why aren't you using the fuel card? And I'm like, wait a fucking minute. I look at it. It was a debit card, not the fuel card. I'm like, what the fuck? Where is the fucking fuel card? I couldn't find the son of a bitch. And I'm like, son of a bitch, I lost the fucking fuel card. I'm freaking out. And so I'm like, son of a bitch. I'm freaking the fuck out because I needed $700 fucking here in New Jersey to pay for fucking fuel at $6 a gallon for diesel still. While everybody else is fucking $3, $4, whatever, nationwide. Anyway, Pilot charging out the motherfucking ass. So I paid cash for the thing, couldn't figure out where the hell the damn fuel card was. For some stupid fucking reason, I put it in the dash, in the console, in the fucking cup holder. Why the fuck
fuck would I do that? This is so fucking stupid. There's no goddamn reason for me to have done that. I still got 2 hours I could drive. That's, if I'm fucking lucky, 140. That takes me down. There's no, I don't know. Depends on how fucking tired I get, but it's 10 o'clock right now. 260 miles to go. If I'm lucky, I'll get 140 miles knocked off, which I'm not lucky. Oh yeah, love me some New Jersey. This is gonna be fun. Oh, no, I don't need more room. Well, there's no fucking way. I'm gonna need way more room than that. Jesus, tap dancing fucking Christ. Could this shit be more fucking narrow? I gotta run over this fucking bush in order to back into this motherfucker. The cop just watching all this go down. He's just gonna fuck her off. Like it's not his problem. I got better shit to do than to help people. I'm a cop. This ain't my problem. Jesus Christ. It is so unfucking believably narrow. Yeah, that bush is gonna get sacrificed. Idiot fucking driving down the curb to try and get around me. He's lucky I bothered to fucking look and saw his ass. Fucking moron. Oh my fucking god. Dude. You can just see this destroyed bush that's brown right in the corner. All the other ones are green, that were guys had fucking driven over it. I rubbed that motherfucker. I didn't run it over, but I rubbed that son of a bitch. Dude. That piece of shit is parked right on the fucking sidewalk. Make you internet famous, you fucking asshole. J&J is trucking out of Brooklyn. We're in fucking New Jersey. You see that goddamn sidewalk? You follow that down? You're parked on it, you asshole. What a fucking asswipe. Fuck you, J&J is. Fuck you, dickheads. I'll tell you this. If they keep fucking sending me back to the Northeast, they keep sending me back to tight little fucking spots like this, they barely have room for a fucking sidewalk, let alone a road. And then they want me to try to back this narrow fucking lanes with all these dumb shits doing all their stupidity. They want me to try to back into this shit? Dude. If you're not keeping your drivers happy, don't be expecting your drivers to stick around. Oh, I don't know what to tell you. We're probably going to send you back there. Well, you better fucking not. Remember, you called me because you needed a driver. I didn't call you. So, I don't need this shit. I don't want this shit. And I'm doing everything I can to avoid this shit. So don't put me through this shit. And again, I thought about being a CDL trainer or something, but again, there's no places like that around anywhere where I live. So, I mean, shit, I've got so much experience, I've got so much knowledge, I've got so much ability with the fucking semi-truck, as just demonstrated again, to be able to share that with somebody, to teach others so that they can stay safe, so that they can get the job done and everything. Be nice, but again, there's no places like that, to my knowledge, anywhere near where I live. I've looked it up. I didn't find nothing. So, what the fuck, New Jersey? Are you people either such assholes or just such fucking dickheads in such a goddamn rush? You will drive over a double fucking yellow line at oncoming traffic trying to pass me on my left while I am pulling into the left lane so I can turn right. Are you that fucking psychotic? I never watched that TV show, The Jersey Shore, but dude, I'm starting to understand what everybody was fucking saying about that fucking show. See if we can go 5 fucking seconds without somebody trying to kill us now. So, dude called me after I said, dude, fucking nightmare. Supposedly, I won't have to go to New Jersey but once a fucking week. And the only other runs he's got are the ones going to Dallas. And I'm like, well, is that driver going to Dallas? Are they interested in switching? No, they like that run. Yeah, I'm fucking sure they goddamn do. Drive down there at night, have to deal with fucking lunatics. Turn around, come back. Boom, down and back. Twice a fucking week, dude. Doing all your driving at night. There's no random bullshit like what I'm having to fucking go through. And for the shit that I go through, I'm definitely not making the money that I should be. Difference between here and the last place, I actually get paid here. I know what I'm being paid and not being told, well, you're going to get this, 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 you're going to get paid on this date, this date, this date, and never fucking see nothing for a month and a fucking half. So, 9 days, huh? Yeah. Got to imagine what's going through the head of the horse. Just, big ass fucking thing. Fuck. Just right past his ass. Holy shit, the second one just came out on this road. Man. How did I end up on this road? I should be headed toward the damn interstate. Got 2 GPSs going. No passing zone. Gotta be shitting me. It's got a license plate on that motherfucker? What? You shitting me? Are they required to have license plate? It's not a motorized vehicle that requires insurance or anything, right? Is he doing that? Is he doing that to mock the English, or is he? I can't fucking imagine that's an actual law. That sounds dumb as shit. Why would they require an Amish buggy to have a fucking license plate? I understand having the reflector on the back of it so that they don't get run over by fucking these psychopaths. But the license plate? Really? Just finished my delivery, and I am a long ways away from home. I'm on the other side of fucking St. Louis, and he's like, oh yeah, just come on back, just drive all the way back and drop the trailer off, and then you can, go home. And I'm like, I've still got a bunch of hours. You really want me to drive all the fucking way back on your dime, basically, wasting all that fucking fuel, and then wait 2 more days before going back to work? That just seems extremely wasteful to me. So I'm like, you don't want me to just sit and wait until you find something else? There's nothing else? And then, so I guess he thinks about it for a little bit, and he says, yeah, hang on, just sit tight for a little bit. So now I'm waiting to see if he's going to give me another load to go somewhere. Literally a day and night difference, dude. I still got a migraine. I need to pull over and pop my back or some shit, because it just feels all tight and shit. Need to pop it, loosen it up. But dude, the amount of stress. I mean, look how many assholes are behind me. You see any headlights? Look how many assholes are in front of me. A couple. All three of them that I see right here are trucks. One going this way, and two right in front of me going my way. So I don't have to deal with either one of them for a while. But again, don't have to deal with any asshole behind me because there ain't none. So, yeah, the only way I'm gonna make it any kind of length doing this shit is if I can do this right here. Dude, what the fuck? It's 5 o'clock right now. I went to bed. It was like 2:30, 3 o'clock, p.m. Okay? So I fell asleep like 2 fucking hours ago. I had the longest goddamn dream I've ever had. I was racing all the fucking Street Outlaws, guys, because I'm sitting here watching fucking Street Outlaws. And I raced like every fucking one of them. We were having long conversations. We changed scenery from here to there to here to there. We went to so many fucking places. We did so much shit. Oh my God. And I wake up and my eye kind of catches the light from underneath my sleep mask. And I'm thinking, holy shit. That parking lot street light is fucking bright here at Walmart. It's like, man, that thing's really lighting up the inside of the truck. I'm thinking, oh, but my alarm still hasn't gone off, and I got it set at fucking 8 o'clock. Because I want to start driving at 9, so I'm trying to, even though I'm sitting here doing nothing, I wanted to make sure I was going to wake up at 8 o'clock, so that I can keep my sleep cycle. And all of a sudden, I'm like, you know what? So I'm laying there for a little bit longer, and I'm like, wait a fucking minute. So I lift my mask up, and I realize it's not artificial light. It's the fucking sunlight. Like, there's no fucking way. Because I just had the longest fucking dream I've ever had. Surely. This has got to be like Wednesday or some shit, right? I'm thinking, well, how fucking long have I been asleep? No, Jesus, man. This is unfucking believable.
Didn't this truck have an antenna when I was working here last on the passenger side? It's got it on the driver's side still. What the hell happened to the one on the passenger side? That guy, whoever the hell it was that was driving this thing in my absence, let's say, he just absolutely destroyed this fucking thing. All right. 9 p.m. I think this is officially the first time I actually get to start a night shift. I still haven't gotten a good fucking night's sleep, so I'm really hoping that doesn't interfere, which it will. 26 miles an hour. 22. What the fuck was that? I fucking fell over. Can't tell if this is just a tree that's lit up with spotlights or if it's a bunch of LEDs. Oh, it's a bunch of LEDs inside the tree. That's interesting. Pretty cool looking. Man, you got some ballsy motherfuckers wrapping those string lights at every single one of those branches. Blow up, motherfucker. See what I care. Blow the fuck up. You know, very rarely do I find a piece of shit to take the place of a piece of shit that was previously the worst piece of shit yet. I think Maryland is by far the worst fucking state that I have found in America. If I thought people were fucking psychotic murderers, treasonistic anti-Americans before coming to Maryland, boy was I in for a fucking rude awakening, and I have been rudely awakened. What a bunch of murderous fucking savage pieces of shit.
I have been to every fucking state. I've been to every fucking town in America. Washington, D.C., probably, goddamn, I think the entire state of Maryland, Washington, D.C., which isn't even a fucking state, for those of you that don't know, even though they have license plates, how can you have a license plate for a state that doesn't exist? Good goddamn question. That anti-Americana notwithstanding, Portland, Oregon, I thought was the worst fucking drivers I've ever seen, because I've never seen motherfuckers so willing to turn around on the interstate and drive directly at oncoming traffic while following all their dumb shit. Monkey see, monkey do fucking moron homies. Trying to kill everybody so that they can get off, so that they can get off on the on-ramp. Get off the interstate by coming down the on-ramp and driving against oncoming traffic. Why did they not have any lights? Because nobody expected fucking traffic to go this way down a that way road. This fucking moron driving down the goddamn shoulder. Dude, all it takes is this to get even. I just blew my first tire ever driving a semi-truck. I've blown tires doing hot shot, but I haven't blown semi-truck tires. Pennsylvania town, sunrise coming up, illuminating some of the buildings in a reddish hue. It's kind of cool looking. One thing that's bullshit about all this, I just lost like 6 to 8 hours because of this fucking tire. Plus having to drive at 10 miles an hour, 20 fucking miles on top of that to come all the way over here to this guy's shop. And now I gotta wait another hour before he gets in and actually opens up so I can get a new tire. So it's been about a month since the flood, since I found out about the flood, so a month and a half since the flood. Property's still soaked, still waiting for all the standing water to go away. It takes for goddamn ever, apparently. I'm debating on what I'm going to do. My plans right now are to get a 3500 Chevy so that no matter what, I have that option available, and I can, if I do go back to doing some sort of transportation trucking type job, I can be my own boss, and that will be an insanely less amount of stress
and therefore hopefully the job will be doable. Another thing is, I don't know if I'm going to keep the property. I don't know if I'm going to move away from it. Every now and then I'm still trying to do some repairs. Lawnmower is sort of usable. I had to buy new batteries for it because those did not survive. I'm pretty damn disappointed with the GoFundMe. Only one person has donated to it, despite all the people that I've helped over the years with my videos. All the people saying thank you and this is a big help and thumbs up and subscribers and all that bullshit, and one fucking person donated to the cause of trying to get my life back on track so that I can go back to making more of those videos. So I don't know what to think about all that. I do know it's got me thinking, reconsidering a lot of shit. And I don't know what direction this channel that I've got is going to go down from now on. I don't know if I'm going to continue the way it was. I don't know if I'm probably going to stop doing these videos. I don't know if I'm even going to do here's how to diagnose, here's how to fix, here's how to build this. I don't even know what I'm going to do. I may just stop fucking YouTube altogether. It seems to be a pretty pointless venture. Was making $20 at one point. YouTube cut my legs off. Now I'm making $1. Fuck, it might even be lower than that, and I'm sure it is. So, the YouTube community is not helpful at all. The GoFundMe, not fucking helpful. 13,000 subscribers, and I have one person that gives a fuck. To the point where even if everybody was to donate a penny or $1 or something, you know what I mean, that would have been something. One person gave a fuck enough. One person. Just one. So again, I don't know what to think about all that, but it's definitely not good. Distraught, is that the word? Not sure. Anyway, I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with this channel. I may get on here every now and then for something that I'm doing, but ultimately I don't see myself doing a whole hell of a lot of YouTube from this moment forward. Well, we'll see how things go, but I'm still picking up the pieces and still trying to figure out what job I want to do to try to give me some money, since obviously YouTube doesn't pay the bills and GoFundMe doesn't help and everything else. It's pretty sickening where things are right now, but I'm going to I got a lot of shit that I need to reevaluate. As it stands right now, this is probably the last notification you guys are going to get about what I'm going to be doing. And we'll see what happens from this moment forward. But as it stands right now, all the people I've tried to help, all the things I've done, doesn't seem to be helping me in return. Now, I never expected anything. I never expected even one person to do anything, but to have only one person gives a shit. Pretty disappointed, pretty sick. You know, does not make me feel good to know that all the time that I've spent, all the effort that I've made, all the money that I've spent on the equipment, on the stuff to make the videos. Not only is YouTube not paying me back for any of that stuff, but then when I lose the ability to make more stuff, all my tools and shit get absolutely destroyed. One fucking person, just one. I've got like 4, 5, 6 million fucking video views. One person. Again, I'm not terribly pleased with that, so I'm gonna be figuring shit out from this moment forward, and we'll see where things go from here, if they go anywhere.